Welcome to another video. In this video, we are going to configure Active Directory in our Windows server. So this video is going to have two parts. In the first part, we are going to configure a user and a group, and in the second part, we will configure the file sharing and proof. So go ahead and open your server manager. If you remember in the previous videos, I told you that server manager is what we use to manage our Windows server and see the status of the running services. If there are any errors, there is something wrong, something down, he will see it. So manage, top right corner, manage, add roles and features. Just press next. These are like default steps. Next, we will keep the first option selected. Here you can see our server appears in the list because we have only this server on the network. Next, we are going to select the second option, Active Directory Domain Service. So click on it, add features, and you will see a check mark, which means we have selected to install this service in our Windows server. Once you have selected it, press next. These are additional features. We don't need them. Regardless, if we need later on, we can install them. So just next. Next, it is going to restart after the installation. So I'm going to skip the installation part, the loading part, and once the installation is complete, you will see the close button is enabled. So just go ahead and press close. Now we have to select that flag in the top right corner on the left side of the manage option. And you have to select promote this server to a domain controller. So a lot of time when we install a fresh new service, we have to promote it in the flag notification. So domain, now we are going to select add a new forest option, the third option, and we are going to name something to this root domain. So it can be anything generally, but let's use something simple and related to the video. I'm going to name it ourlab.learn. You can name it anything, test.com or whatever. So next, here you have to select a root password, or as it says, directory services restore mode password. So the password should be a combination of different letters. You have to use a symbol and number and capital letter, everything. So I tried to put it, and yeah, there's no option to see the password. I'm going to fail it, I know. Yeah, sorry for that. A lot of time when I'm retyping the password, I don't type it exactly the same. Regardless, just keep it something simple. Admin123 for hashtag, that's what I'm using. Next. So here you don't have to select anything in the DNS options, just press next. The NetBIOS name, it is going to select it automatically. You just have to give it 2 to 3 minutes. Next. Review options. Here is the general summary of all the configurations we made so far to our Active Directory function. Next. Prerequisites check is going to take a while, like maybe 2-3 minutes, but I just skipped the loading time. Once everything is done, you will see the check mark on the top. All prerequisites checks passed, and just press install. So once again, I'm going to wait. I'm going to skip the loading time. Once it's installed, you will see the server was successfully configured as a domain controller, and I'm going to restart the server. So once your server is restarted, we have to open Active Directory users and computers, that specific part of the Active Directory, because that's where our current objectives are. So you will see our domain appears on the left hand side. Let me try to fit the window in the screen in a more organized way so you can clearly see all the options and all the buttons. Oh, come on. All right. So on the left side, you can see ourlab.learn. So I'm just going to let me show it inside. You can see there are computers, domain controllers, and users and everything. So right click on user and press new and select user. Generally, you can also create a group first and then you can create the users inside the group, but I'm going to keep it straightforward. We are going to create a user inside that users folder. So the name can be anything. I'm going to say, let's say John Doe, as you know, the default I don't know who is John Doe and why he's always used it examples, but sure. Thank you to Joe Doe for giving up his name. Logo name is the username is going to use. So JDoe. Let's keep it like this. And here you see the domain name is there @ourlab.learn. You can note it down, take a screenshot, or just remember it. Or if you're following along with me, I recommend it. That way it's more easy. So if you forget something in the future, you can come back to the video and you can see what was your name or how you configured it. So password, here are the password policies. If you remember in an organization, uh, when they give you a new device, when you log in, it always says to reset your password. So use something like a combination. Once it's done, as you see, I've created a user in the users group, and let's just verify here. You can see John Doe, it appears there below guest. So that's perfect. Now we're going to go new group. We're going to create a group. So we can use any imaginary group. So I'm going to name it finance. You can name it anything. Let it be finance. Group scope, let's just keep it default. And group type, we are going to keep it default as well. For now, we don't specifically have to change them. So, okay, we created a group. Now I'm going to right click John Doe, and I'm going to select member of, and here I'm going to select add, and I'm going to type the name finance. If the underline appears under the name, it means that it successfully founded the group. So we have successfully founded the finance group. Okay, this means that I have added John Doe as our member of the finance group. Now, even if we click the group, we can see that John Doe is the member of the group. You see members, and John Doe is the member of the group. So thank you for watching this video. In the next video, we will configure a shared file, and we will prove our configurations by using a Windows client. So stay tuned. Thank you. Like and subscribe.